figure this out, good people. Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? It's John Crawler with One Man, One More Landscaping. I am a guy self-made out of Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely doing my thing down here in this city. I'm gonna start going live more often on YouTube. I'm trying to have a more presence on this application. Ace, you gonna make me spill my coffee, son. Hang on. See what y'all got going on, good people. Preparing for this upcoming season. That's what I've been predominantly working on as the days leading up to me getting back out there and doing my thing again for this upcoming season. Anybody that don't know me on here, man, been in the field for this is year 15 for me. And this is actually year 8 that I've been out here like literally doing my own thing out here in this city. So it's been challenging, but I had to change my perspective on how I looked at things, on how I actually viewed on what I have accomplished so far with me going out here on my own. And it's been a challenge. I can tell you that it's been a challenge. It was a rough road until I changed my mind and just, how I viewed it. Now I actually enjoy it, just trying to get up and figure it out. I'm actually enjoying kind of building different relationships with individuals across all the social media platforms and everything. There's a lot of people across the country that's been rocking with me. They've been supporting me, and I've been doing my best to try to support them as well. And my goal last year when I just started, kind of putting up a lot of clips on the other platforms, I kind of started on here. Predominantly I operate on Facebook and Instagram. So, and just the challenges of that, just trying to figure it out and just learning how to operate properly has been my biggest challenge in dealing with the social media and everything. Because with me, when I went in last year, I told myself I wanted to be honest and give everybody like full disclosure on like things that I do, especially when I get up in the morning. As y'all can see, I have a lot of top of the mornings. I try to make sure I leave the house on a positive note every morning. I leave the house positive as I can be, because I know with a positive mind, positive things is gonna happen for you. Especially out here in the world. So because it's already so much negative stuff that's happening, that it's really kind of become challenging to stay positive throughout the whole day. And I have my ups and downs. Ace, I knew you was gonna do that. Excuse me, my dog just spilled my coffee. I have my ups and downs and days and things like that, but like I said, I'm human. But with the good people I have around me, if I get so down on myself to where like I feel like I'm just not making the right decision, or I just need to talk to individuals, I have those people in my life right now that always support me, and they give me their unconditional advice on, just from where I came from and where I'm trying to go. And if y'all haven't checked out this shop tour that I did with Mac, y'all go check it out, man. That way y'all can kind of see how I'm getting down in Nashville, man, and how I operate. Y'all go check out this shop tour that I did with him, man. That was a great experience that I'm glad that I was able to, that Matt called me in regarding that. And that's one of a friend that I met through social media, and he is as solid as they come, man. And it's like, I want to make sure that I surround myself with individuals that are just that solid. I'm serious, man, because with this world, man, it's so hard, because like when you trying to change something up, a lot of individuals would try to keep you in the past. And I'm gonna break it down to you. Like if you wasn't doing things on the up and up, and you trying to make a change in your life, you got people around you that'll try to keep you in that box on how you used to be instead of what you're becoming. You see what I'm saying? And those individuals, man, bro, you just pretty much just got to get away from them, man. And a lot of times, they be people that's real close to you. It can create like a challenge for you to, kind of distance yourself away from them. But it's just something that you got to work towards, because it's only going to get a little bit more. It's only gonna get harder as you start moving up, and it's best for you to do it now and start working on it before stuff really starts hitting the fan for you. You really start getting traction in life, regardless on whatever you're doing. You want to start getting used to attacking situations like that. So, and just to free yourself up from just negative individuals. You see what I'm saying? Because it's hard, but you can do it, man. But other than that, like this season, what I have done, which was took me a little while to get the courage up to do it, man. I just basically got tired of running around Nashville with a chicken with my head cut off, trying to manage 170 some odd accounts, and predominantly all of them were bi-weekly. So it's like, okay, if all of them are pretty much bi-weekly, and you have a lot of rain that's coming through, y'all do know that it's going to be kind of challenging to mow grass that's been 2 weeks tall, and you had 3 rain events that happened during that time. The grass is going to be so overgrown that basically you're taking so much time, and I'm a perfectionist on my craft. I don't leave crap out there because I know that's my name on the line. And if y'all haven't looked at any of my clips from last year, because I'm a person of the present. I do my best not to go back and just resurface old clips. I do my best to just do things, as I like to call it, real time. And that's things that I actually did that day. So, and that's why, and that's really important. And I'm also an individual, I don't like editing clips. So, because that lets individuals know that you're human. Everybody makes mistakes. I might have wanted to do one of the clips a little bit differently, but hey, it's going to come out how it come out because I'm confident within my skills and I'm confident within my work. So, and that's just another thing that you're going to have to build up in business, is your confidence to do things that you don't know anything about, doing things that you're uncomfortable with doing, and basically the stories are true. You have to get used to being uncomfortable. And that's easier said than done, bro. I'm going to repeat that again. You actually have to get used to being uncomfortable. For real. And then you work towards that, and then it's just like you start a new job or you start anything new. Once you keep going, you will gain confidence in that. That's the only way to be, bro. For real. That's exactly what I'm doing. And another thing is, I'm not going to speak on things that I don't know. And if I know someone that knows about different things, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to reach out to those individuals and ask them, bro, what approach did you take when you wanted to do that? How was that feel? What was the vibe coming in when you made that approach? What was the feeling? I mean, how did your mind feel when you was warming up to do it? What was the response after you implemented your thoughts on what you wanted to do? How was that? What was the vibe coming in? What are things that I need to look out for to let me know that I'm going the right direction? And talking to individuals like that, number one, is you're going through a humbling phase because you don't know. You don't know. And then an individual that's actually in the game, guess what? You're not asking them for help. You just getting some type. I mean, you're asking them for help, but you're not asking them to actually walk you through the steps. You're just trying to get an idea on what the vibe is going to be when you do it for yourself. And that's way bigger, for real. And like a lot of times, like especially with me on the social media, a lot of times, bro, like I feel like the individuals literally want you to actually baby step, help literally walk the path with them to actually get there. And like I tell individuals, man, my story and my pathway on how I came up is going to be totally different from everybody else. The struggles that I have in life is not going to be everybody else's struggles. So but the stories become kind of similar along the pathway. Everybody's trying to get to the same goal, and that's being financially secure. You know, being able to change your life to a level that you never imagined that you can do. And to actually have measurable marks in place. And measurable marks is like you know where you're at right now, and you have it in your head. The measurable marks, you can actually see yourself moving towards the goals that you set for yourself. man, I wouldn't have it no other way. You see what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it's all about, bro, and just doing your best to try to link up with like-minded people. That's the name of the game, man, for real. Because a lot of times you will clog up the pipeline with your surroundings from people that don't mean you no damn good. There's nothing against them in anything, but that's a decision that you have to make for yourself to move past those people, because those people will actually block individuals that you need to be around you. You see what I'm saying? And it'll work, and it'll help actually motivate you to want to just keep going, because you know I can get there too. If I ever see anybody doing anything in life and I know they accomplished it, they accomplished their goal, I know I can do it too. I know I can do it. It's just a mindset that you have to have and adapt to be able to understand that you are actually working towards that goal as well. And that's how I look at things. And it's easier said than done. And a lot of times from what I'm seeing, and sometimes I feel it a little bit on the social media, is that envy. Like that's a dangerous word right there, bro, because that envy leads to hate. You know what I'm saying? Because an individual will hate that you have so much going on, but they don't know what you went through to actually get there. And a lot of times people do not portray what they actually went through to get to the goal to get to the situation that they're in now. That takes a different type of person to even talk about that stuff. You have to be confident within yourself, number one. And confidence is a hard word because nobody can teach you that, man. It's how you view yourself. And how you help build your confidence up. Like I said, bro, you got to get around some people that support you. Through your ups, through your downs, they support you. That's the name of the game, bro. Like, it's like we only as good as each other. And that's my guy, my podcast member, he always says that we only good as each other, bro. So if you surround yourself with people that like to carry negative energy, bro, you go get sucked in and you go start doing the same thing, carrying that negative energy. What's up, man? I seen your comment come through. And you go start carrying that negative energy. So it's just, it's like life lessons, bro. Oh, my bad. It's like life lessons that you have to go through. And like I tell everyone, man, just embrace it. You just have to embrace it, man, because you're not special. You're not going to be able to rewrite the wheel. A lot of individuals that's on a higher level, they talk about this stuff all the time. How it can kind of get pretty lonely. It can get lonely as you start moving up, and it can. So, but I just thank goodness just for what I was able to achieve last year on the social media, and how I was able to, like, when people tell me that I was like literally pouring into them because I was on a full disclosure, just showing my ins and outs. Like, that was epic. They actually gave me motivation to keep going. It's like through the social media field, bro. Like, and I received more support through social media besides the people who helped me get here, which is my family, of course, the big three, my sister, my two sisters, and my mom always supported me. I got a brother down here in Nashville. I call him my brother of another mother, Daryl Holmes, bro. We in the same field together. He helped me tremendously get to where I'm at right now. There's a lot of other individuals that I can reach out to and talk to them about different situations that actually helped me get here. And then with the social media pouring in and everybody just thanking me for help giving them motivation for keep going. Bro, they actually inspire me to keep going. Bro, that stuff is epic. And now I'm seeing like what life can be on the other side, because I never thought that I would have this big of a presence on social. I would have never seen this coming. If you would have asked me this a year ago and told me I would have 10,000 plus followers on Facebook, Instagram, I wouldn't believe them, bro. I was like, dude, how in the heck would I be able to draw that many people in? Me not knowing me being authentically me was it. Me being able to talk about certain situations that other people are afraid to talk about, and actually be able to show how I operate takes a lot of courage, number one. And I understand it now, but sooner or later, bro, you got to get past worrying about what the next person is going to think about you. That is a tough, tough decision that you got to come to grips with yourself. That you know how people portray you. If it ain't true, it takes a strong mind to just keep going. To take the high road in certain situations that don't feed into it, because you know it's not true. And then now, I look forward to proving people wrong. I do. Like, it's been a lot of, hate coming through. It's been a lot of people, that go talk down on you, hollering about that's not the right way to do it. But yet, my product comes out, looks better than anything they put up in their life. Do I say anything? Do I try to go after those people? Do I try? No, I do not. Sometimes, last year I fell down because I got sucked into it. But man, you're human, man. You're human. Sometimes things get to you. You like, man, let me go and address this. And it's harder to not address it and just keep going on with what you're doing. But like I said, with the people that I met through the social media field that actually been there and done that, they kind of gave me some words of wisdom that kind of helped me and let me know that I needed to keep going. And because of my social media stuff, I had guys in my own city that were genuine. In the same field as me, lawn care, landscape, same field. Bro, we pulling each other down here right now. Shout out to Be the Lawn Barber, shout out to Stripe City. Shout out to Marcus Manning, he in the field. There's a couple other guys that I know. Myrick Moore, like I met him, he actually referred me to somebody I took care of. Nashville Lawn, like Chop Lawn Service, Potts Lawn Care down here in Nashville. Man, there's so many of them that I just follow what they just put up because I'm gonna support my city, for real. Because like these guys are actually down here to where we can actually meet up and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? And help each other grow. And then one thing about Nashville is, bro, this city is growing so much. There's probably, since the last time the season ended for lawn maintenance, in Nashville, it might have been 10,000 people who moved down here. That's just like 10,000, 15,000 customers that's gonna have to start getting their yard maintenance less than a month away. How in the hell can you line yourself up to capitalize off of all those 10,000 people that moved to Nashville and all of these hundreds of 200-300 businesses that got off the ground? How can you put yourself in position to put an offer in to take care of their landscape lawn maintenance throughout the season to actually help boost your, the amount of money that you can possibly make within the season? How? The questions, man, you can, like, literally, you have to go out there and try and get it. For real, because all my clientele that I receive, all 171, and right now I'm scaling down to all weeklies. I probably have lost, as of the last 2 or 3 days, I probably have lost maybe 50 clients. If not more than that, I'm still waiting on a lot of my clients to respond to see if they can transition in a weekly service, because I refuse to fight high grass anymore. Because I look at it like this. Okay, I'm looking at it. Okay, I know how much I made last year. Now, I'm looking at it human-wise. My income's gonna go down. But in saying that, okay, my income goes down. I didn't have any time. Okay, if it stays up high, I don't have any time to even think properly to actually help grow my business. But if I get rid of all the bi-weeklies and drop it down to whatever number that bottom number is, let's say I end up with like 50 out of 171. I drop down to 50 of them. It's gonna be like I have 100 clients. Guess why? Because I'm cutting them every week. I'm servicing these yards every week. You see what I'm saying? So it's like whatever the bottom number is, I can go ahead and double it because I'm gonna make that amount of money. Now I can finally advertise for my company. I've never advertised before to increase my business. I didn't have to. I took an approach, bro. I let my work speak for itself. And like I tell people all the time on the other platforms, bro, when you go out there to them yards, bro, you got to apply so much pressure to the yards that you see within your eyesight, bro. Don't try to be better than everybody in the city. Just if you servicing 1 yard on the street, look down the street as you go into the yard that you servicing. Look at the other yards around. If you seeing a guy that's striping the hell out of them yards, guess what? You better match that energy, or that guy might be in line to take your client. Okay? So with me is I apply so much pressure and put so much detail in these yards that I know a landscaping crew that's extremely busy, they're not gonna be able to match that because they don't have the time. You see what I'm saying? Quality is gonna outwin quantity anytime. So now I'm gonna be able to put more detail in these yards. I'm gonna be able to put a lot more TLC into some of these yards that I have. And then some clients I wanted to actually get rid of. Guess what they said? We're going with you, John. There's no way I'm gonna get somebody else on my yard. John, let's like your prices just doubled on us. Instead of us paying, 50 a cut, 60 a cut, now you're asking for 200 a cut, 220 a cut. 220, now I'm paying 220 a month instead of 100 a month. I'm looking at it myself, bro, I deserve it. I've been out here for 14 years, 15 years in the field. Man, I deserve it. You see what I'm saying? If you don't, what up, Johnson? If you don't feel it in your heart that you deserve it, bro, you won't be able to get those prices. I'm hearing guys online, this charges, they started $75 to pull up at yards that I don't see how they able to charge that amount of money to service that lawn. I don't know how they able to do it. Now, since my mind changed and I'm understanding how much work I put in and I have control over my business, I can see how they can get that. And I want people that actually care about their lawns. I don't want people that just want you to roll through and just cut it and go. No. I want people that actually care about their lawns. They want their yards aerated and seeded. They want the bushes trimmed regularly. They want me to come out there and lay that mulch like how I lay mulch. And I know I'm one of the best mulch layers in this country. I know for a fact I am. And it's all about your confidence on how you feel in yourself. Because when I tell my client, I say, look, I know my price might be a little expensive, but because I've done so many mulch jobs and I have the footage of them, I can show them. I've created, because I've taken so much that I have my own catalog on the work that I've already done. You see what I'm saying? I can show up new coming customers what I can provide for you. I can talk to them myself. They can hear that passion out of my own voice. That's gonna put you in the door. And I tell you one thing, bro, a simple smile is contagious when you walk up to that client and greet them for possibly giving you an opportunity. Just a smile. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta and be yourself. Don't try to be nothing that you're not. Number 2, be yourself. Number 2, respect. Respect. A lot of people don't really truly understand that word of respect. And I'm gonna tell you this, like what I take as disrespect, somebody else might not take as disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it's just that simple. Some things that people can handle, other people can't handle. But a simple method, treat everybody how you want to be treated. This goes back to the golden rule, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to show you with some respect, guess what you got to do? You got to be the one that initiated first. If you want somebody to be solid in your life, guess what you going to have to do? You going to have to lead the way and be solid to them. You got to pour into them. You know what I'm saying? If you want them people around you, turn into that person. And you will be surprised. Because a lot of people in this world, bro, they always wait on the next person to do it first before they open up. That's just the way of the world. But if you do it first, you set the standard. That way, if they wronged you, or if they do anything that's not up to how you believe or your standard, it'll be easier for you to walk away. Because you can say, I've never treated you like this. I've never came off to you like it. That's how it did for me. It made it easier for me to walk away from people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a level of respect. I've never done you like it. How can you do me like it? You see what I'm saying? It'll make it make sense. Make it make sense to yourself. It don't have to make sense to everybody. As long as you see it, you will be good to go. Okay? And sooner or later, you got to make some tough decisions if you want to grow your business. You do. It's going to be tough. You got to become uncomfortable. I think I was uncomfortable last year, but I need to get more uncomfortable. I need to go after things that I didn't possibly imagine I can have. That comes a level of being uncomfortable. And just look forward to it. Because what'll happen if they tell you yes? That's what I tell people. Okay, you're nervous and everything, but what if they tell you yes, we want to go with you? Then the ball is back in your court because you got to go out there and provide the service that you say you can do. No matter what comes up in your life, guess what? You signed up for it. You got to go hold your name down. Okay? Because in business, your name can get ruined out here just as fast as you build it up. Last year, it was so many clients that was contacting me. I couldn't even get to them, bro, because my schedule was so full. I couldn't get to them. I wanted to. It wasn't enough hours in a day for me and my team to get to them. Okay? Because I have to work through things. I don't ever want to rush the process and go out there and do something reckless or something that I'm thinking I'm making the best decision, but when you get involved in it, you go wish you didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? That's why if anybody looked at my clip, I always stress this. Utilize what you have and maximize it to the most that you can maximize. And then if you come to that crossroad, like, look, I can't get all this stuff done, but I know if I get this piece of machinery, I can speed it up so I can get everybody done. You at a crossroad right there because you already have the work in your hand. You already have it. Now it's time to pull the trigger and get something. And let it pay for itself. You see what I'm saying? Every piece of equipment that I have, it paid for itself so quick because it was time for me to pull the trigger. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes your credit is not always right. It's okay, man. It happens to the best of us. I wasn't financially smart, you know what I'm saying, like I needed to be until over the later years that I started understanding some things. It happens, bro. Like, don't get so down on yourself. But once you start knowing better, you have to do better. Or continue to be insane and follow the same thing, expecting a new outcome. You can't blame nobody but yourself. You really can't. For real. That's it. And that's the only stuff I be on. But like I said, man, I'm going to start making sure I go live on YouTube on a daily basis. I'm going to do my best to incorporate time. And then with my clientele going down, and they say I only have 50, me and my number one guy, we can get done with them 50 yards, 60 yards, and apply pressure, and apply the most detail that we can put on them yards. Stripe them, zigzags, circles. I might start doing hearts, all type of designs on the yard, because guess what? I have time. And then if I have all that material, all the pictures, these are the designs I can do. I can upcharge off of them because nobody has the time to do it. I can literally hand pick the clients that I want, and I can literally tell them why I'm hand picking, because I want people that actually care about their yard. If you are an individual that just want somebody to come cut it, guess what? I have somebody in place for you that I'm trying to influx his business because it's a good friend of mine. I'm gonna refer them to him. Okay, I might as well let one of my partners eat instead of just letting them go out there. I can solve that problem for him. And guess what? If it's a service that he doesn't offer, guess what he's gonna do? I'm gonna be right back on their yard offering the services that I do that he doesn't. It's that true brotherhood, helping each other out, get to the next level. There's no hate. But if you don't do it and initiate it, bro, how is somebody gonna reciprocate it and give it back to you? Let me see it. Let me see here. I'm trying to see so I can put these comments up so I can see them. Let me see. Live chat. No, I want a live. Oh, and I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, there you go. There you go. Now I can see everything. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I can read the comments now. Okay, cool. Networking. Networking is it, Johnson. Man, Johnson, I appreciate you rocking with me, bro, for real. I appreciate that. Volkswagen Planet, man, appreciate you, fam, for real. Everybody who like, and I saw that y'all looked at that clip, man. I appreciate y'all viewing my setup and everything. I appreciate y'all just supporting Mac, man, for real. That's a good, solid dude, man. They don't make people like Mac like it, for real. Mac is an individual that pulls into everybody. He does, man. Anybody he meets, bro, he's that guy. But Mac says the same thing about me. Like, bro, you got it. Like, you naturally have it. So, and it's like, it's crazy that like me and his pathways was able to line up like that, but it took me to get on social media to actually help the pathway line up. And that's what it's all about, man, for real. And that's a brother I can call him whenever I need to if I need some advisement on something that I saw him do. And it's likewise, he can call me whenever, bro. For real. And that's what it's all about. Just like so many other people on the social media that like has my phone number, because I'm actually a human being and I'm reachable. I'm no bigger than anybody else. I don't take the approach like so I see a lot of other people do, and I don't understand. I'm not in their situation. I don't know why they take their approach, and I don't speak on it. I just don't understand it. Like some people come off like they bigger and better than everybody else, but if me and that individual's in the same room, and they take a knife and slice their arm, and they slice my arm, guess what? We all gonna bleed red. We're all gonna bleed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what make you better than me? You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I feel like the things really go to their head. And I feel like they gonna come to a crossroad to where they gonna get humble too. For real. And this is a part of life, bro, when you're not operating, you know what I'm saying, to really have good intentions on helping out individuals. And some people just want to put on the show. I get it, because there's a lot of people out here in the world that want to see a show. Man, I'm a real time person, man. I really don't have time for that, because putting on the show ain't gonna help you grow in life. But sometimes it will. It just depends on what your field is. He's how I found you watching the live and started following you last week. I appreciate that, B Grass Cutting. I appreciate that, fam. I really do. Cause Mac is a solid person, bro, and he made sure, like, after he put the video up, he was like, bro, just make sure you give me your YouTube and all that stuff, and I'll tag it in there. That way, everybody can know who you are and everything like that. So I said, okay, cool. And the video is doing pretty good on there. I didn't imagine that many people would actually like the video and everything. I just know I was myself. And I just needed some categories. Mac, what do you want to do? You want to talk about this, that? Okay, boom, I got it. That's how I'm going to run. And then that's why I was able to kind of maneuver the way I was able to maneuver in the video, because it just, I'm confident in what I was able to achieve by the hard work I put in. You know what I'm saying? I just know, like, if it's somebody that's watching this, and let's say I'm in the starting point, what's some information that you need to tell them to actually help them get going? Number one is I had to be authentic and I had to be myself. And I had to kind of tell people, like, actually what I did and how I move. And I showed y'all, man, I don't have no $80,000 or $90,000 truck. I feel like there's no need in that to go pull up a trailer to cut some grass. I'm not pulling a bobcat. I'm not doing no hardscape where I'm moving soil around and excavating. I don't need the big dually to do all that. I don't need a new truck and have $1,000 payment and that's cutting into my profits just to go out there and mow some lawns, bro. I never understood it, you know. But a lot of times people say if the big trucks pull up, you can justify what you charge. I'm like, bro, when you leave with that big pretty truck and I pull up in old reliable, and they see me provide the quality on that yard, and they see that crap that you left. I'm not gonna say crap, they just see that your yard is not up to what I did, okay? Who you think they gonna possibly go with if you mess up on that lawn? Who they gonna go with? In certain neighborhoods in Nashville, I watch neighbors go through 4 or 5 different lawn care companies, 4 or 5 different ones, before they gave me the one opportunity. And they've been with me ever since I got that opportunity. Is there some underlying issues there? Maybe. But if it is, guess what? I beat that door down. You know what I'm saying? I was the one that cracked that knocked the wall down or whatever barriers that was there, because I'm just that genuine. You see what I'm saying? And they say, man, oh my God, we should have got you a long time ago. Man, I'm so glad that you taking care of our lawn right now. And they some of my better clients. Sometimes it takes time. It does. But it's okay. Be that person that actually help solve a lot of issues that's going on in the world by one client at a time. One person looking at your stuff at a time to just say it's possible for me to get there too. And it is. It is. And there's certain people that I look up to that got $1 million companies. They doing 1.2 million in revenue. And I'm like, man, if they did it, they got 4 or 5 trucks on the road. They got compounds. They got 20 zero turns, stand-ons everywhere. They got blowers for days, trimmers for days, excavators, you know what I'm saying, skid steers. They got everything. And they busy. I'm like, okay, I like it. That's all right right there. Okay, I can get there. Now, if you want to expedite it, reach out to them and see, look, bro, I just want to come and just pick your brain, bro. I don't want nothing from you other than knowledge. I just want knowledge. Sometimes people are feeling intimidated about giving you knowledge because they might look at you as competition. You shouldn't be getting the knowledge from them anyway if they look at it like that. But you go find them 1 or 2 because I'm talking about a lot of times, bro, nobody will go up to somebody and ask them, how did you get there? I don't want nothing from you. I just want to know, how did you do it? What crossroad did you come up to that you knew you had to pull the trigger and get more trucks? What was that feel? What was the vibe? How did you feel when you got that truck? What type of worries did you have that you had to overcome? Those are the questions that I ask. You know what I'm saying? They say it's only 10% of the people that ask them type of questions. You see what I'm saying? You say, I'm 3 years working with 20 people, but I'm definitely finna be able to get a tour road. Yeah, bro, like just like that. And the thing about that is, bro, once you get that tour road, that 30-inch tour road, you're going to be able to do all your yards faster, so now you're going to be able to pick up more clients. Check this out. When you pick up them new clients, bro, check this out. You're going to come to another crossroad to where you maximize that 30-inch push more. Guess what it's going to be time for you to get? You need some power then, bro. You need you a good zero turn, stand on, or something like that. Just what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to rip through them yards, and then you can add on more clientele until you maximize that piece of equipment. And then if you don't have help, okay, I don't maximize my whole day. Now I need help to speed it up. That's when you want to hire a guy. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to hurry up and hire somebody and you don't have the business to sustain it, because I'm going to tell you like this. You can't play with individuals when you hire somebody. They trusted you to help them provide a living for their family, bro. Think about that again. When you hire somebody, you got to think in your mind, I want to hire this person for life. You see what I'm saying? I want to make sure that he's with me for life. This is not no fly-by type employment. I want to make sure I got you for life. So in doing that, when you hire somebody, that's going to inspire you to have to make sure you get up, because it's bigger than you then. It's bigger than you. Now you have to make sure his family eats too. So you got to get more customers. And then that's the process of growth, okay? He's been with you for a while. Okay, now it's time for him to be over his own truck, because he's been with the owner for so long, sucking up all that knowledge on how you've been maneuvering, how you interact with your clients. He saw it. Now it's time for you to trust him. And then with you trusting that employee to go out there and hold it down, guess what? He's going to want to do a good job for you, because you put that type of responsibility on him to help out your company. You see what I'm saying? Give him a little bit more money for taking on that responsibility, for helping out your company. You just keep growing, bro. And I'm in that stage right now to where that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm leaning towards. I have to get another truck on the road. But I'm going to pause on that, because I have to see out of all them 170, who going to go with me. I might be dropped down to 50 or 60. Man, I can spit and do that by myself, really. But I'm not finna put my number 1 on the sideline, because I say I can do the work myself. But now, because now we can offer full service all year round. I see a lot of companies out here in the country, they don't stop working in November, because there's different services they can offer that client year round. That's what I'm trying to transition to. That way I get paid every month of what I created. And normally it takes you a while to build it up so you can do that. So, and that's what it's all about. Just continue growth in your business. And just don't get down on yourself, because, hey man, it ain't worth it. You got to keep that positive morale, or you will slow yourself down, bro. You'll be your own demise. Your mind can be your own demise on how you beat yourself up. Alright, bro, I gotta go myself. I've been on here for about 40 minutes, bro. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Y'all see my son? He's the spoiled one, bro. Like, he is spoiled rotten. Eats steaks, eggs, chicken. He's all that good stuff every day. Like, he's the spoiled one. But I appreciate everybody tapping in. And like I said, I'm gonna post this whole live and everything. And like, I'm gonna try to make this a daily thing. And I'm finna get on the other platforms and just, you know, it's not scripted or anything. I'm just going how it moves is what I'm gonna speak on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe. So, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Y'all stay with me until tomorrow for real.